Picture this, your next luxurious cruise vacation, costing you absolutely nothing. No, seriously. Imagine the ocean breeze, gourmet meals, exotic destinations, all paid for by a casino. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, guess what? It is totally possible. Thousands of people are cruising for free or at massive discounts every single year. And it's not just for the super high rollers. Many of them are casual players who have learned how to make the system work for them. I'm Pam, and today I'm sharing how Larry and I just cruised nearly for free. We only had to pay port fees and taxes. It was like $160 a piece for a whole week-long cruise, and we have 2 more already booked. We're working on our 3rd one using casino offers. Today, I'm going to start a multi-part series showing exactly how you cruise using casino offers. This is the first in a multi-part series where I'm going to show you how Larry and I can afford to travel almost for free using points, miles for flights and hotels, and casino offers for the cruises. So if you want to cruise or travel more for less, this is your ticket. Hit that like button and let's start talking free cruising, okay? I'm Pam. I cruise on casino deals, fly with points, and stretch every dollar in port. From free flights to frugal adventures, I'm here to show you how travel doesn't have to cost a fortune. This is Points and Ports with Pam. And I am looking at my notes once in a while because I don't want to miss a single important fact. All right, so I apologize if I'm not staring at the camera the whole time. All right, cruises are an absolute incredible way to see the world. I love it because you pack once or you unpack once and you go to several different places. You can create memories that last a lifetime. But let's be real, they can take a big bite out of the budget and they're only getting more expensive. You know, that heart-stopping moment when you see the price tag for a 7-night Caribbean or Mediterranean cruise? Yeah, that often makes that dream vacation get put on the back burner and say maybe someday pile. But what if I told you that the casino play you might already be doing, or you could strategically plan to do, is your golden ticket? Well, here we go. Let's be clear. This isn't about encouraging reckless gambling, not even a little bit. It's about smart play and understanding the loyalty programs, okay? Grab those opportunities that people don't even realize are floating out there. In this guide, we're going to show you exactly how you can earn casino comps on cruises for free. We'll cover everything from earning comps on cruise ships and leveraging your existing land-based casino status to the real nitty-gritty of specific cruise line programs and the magic of status matching. By the end of this, you'll have a crystal clear path to potentially make your free cruise dream a reality. I've seen countless of people pull this off, and with the right know-how, you can too. All right, let's get started with the basic. What in the world are casino comps? All right, comps is just a shorthand for complimentaries. These are the fantastic freebie services or discounts that casinos offer players as a big thank you bonus. They think free drinks, delicious meals, plush hotel rooms, show tickets, and yep, you guessed it, even free cruises. You don't have to be a high roller either. We get these offers from moderate play and strategic planning. We only spent $400 on our first cruise in the casino, and about a week later, we got an email offering a free cruise. So you can do this. And just think about it, that free cruise would cost a lot more than the $400 that we spent in the casino. So casinos, whether they're on solid ground or sailing the 7 seas, they keep a close eye on your play. The more you play, the more the casino sees you as a valued guest and the sweeter the comps they'll offer you. This tracking is usually done with the player's card. You just slip it in the machine or hand it to the dealer at a table play, and it definitely and diligently logs your play. The amount of comps you earn is generally tied to something called your theoretical loss, or theo. That's a big scientific word that basically is a sophisticated calculation the casino uses to estimate how much they think that you'll spend over time, how much you might lose over time. This is based on the games you play, your average bet, and how long you play. It's less about the big win or the loss. It's more about your consistent play and the action that you bring. Most casino loyalty programs are tiered, like levels in a game. As you play more and collect more points, you climb up through the different status levels. Each higher tier unlocks even better and more valuable comps. For instance, a lower tier might get you discount rates on a casino, while a top tier could mean a completely free cruise, free drinks in the casino, onboard credit, and other amazing perks. It's super important to get this. These programs are designed to encourage play, and the casino lines are definitely hoping that you'll gamble on board when you take that free cruise. Okay? Believe it or not, your quest for a free cruise can start way before you even smell that salty sea air. Many land-based casinos have fantastic loyalty programs that can directly or indirectly lead to amazing cruise offers. If you're a regular at a local casino, make absolutely sure that you're signed up for their loyalty program, and always, always use your card every single time. Keep your eyes peeled for promotions. Casinos are always running special deals where you can earn bonus points, free play, or entries into drawings for huge prizes, and these can absolutely include cruises or travel packages. You'll want to make the most of all these opportunities. Some land-based casino loyalty programs even have direct partnerships with the cruise lines. For example, MGM Rewards has a great team up with Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises, so that the higher tier members can actually snag a complimentary free cruise every year and other sweet onboard benefits. Caesars Reward members might also find cruise benefits bubbling up through their program if you take a look. Pro tip: focus your play on one or just a couple casino chains. Why, you might ask? To rocket up those status tiers as fast as you can. Getting to a higher tier at a major land-based program like Caesars Reward Diamonds or MGM Reward Gold has incredible value, not just perks in their own properties, but as a serious leverage for free cruise offers. We'll dive deeper into that in the status matching section. And don't forget, the offers you get from land-based casinos, especially the free hotel stays or a good chunk of free play, can be a really powerful tool in your free cruise toolkit. All right, fast forward. You're on the cruise. The ship's casino, that's your golden gateway to scoring future free cruises directly from that cruise line. Just like on land, the very first thing you need to do is join the cruise line's loyalty program and always use your cruise card, which usually doubles as your player's card whenever you play any game. So you know the little card you get that's your room key? That's the one. Cruise lines typically dish out points based on amount wagered, often called coin in. It's not necessarily what you win or lose in a session. For example, popular cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, you might earn 1 point for every $5 you bet in a slot machine, okay? Or perhaps one point for every $10 on video poker. The table gameplay is usually rated by the pit boss, who takes a look at your average bet and how long you're playing. It's kind of hard to know what points you're going to get when you're playing the tables, unfortunately. The points you rack up on a single cruise can translate into offers. If you hit a certain number of points, anywhere from 800 to 2,500 in one sailing, depending on the cruise line, you might get an instant reward certificate for a discount or even a free interior cabin on a future cruise. That's what happened to me. The more points, the better the cabin, and possibly more perks like free play. Royal Caribbean's Club Royale program, for instance, is pretty transparent about the points you need for different cruise offers. Definitely make a point to say hello to the casino host while you're on board. They're your go-to source for current promotions, how points are earned, and what offers you might be getting close to. Don't be shy about asking. They're there to help. Sometimes, even if you don't earn enough for an instant certificate right there on the ship, you might receive an email later for a discounted or free cruise weeks or months after your trip, all based on your play. These bounce back or comeback and sale offers sometimes can be even better than the ones you get instantly. That is what happened to us on a Princess cruise we took last fall. We only spent $400 in the casino, but ended up just shy of the points for an instant free cruise. We probably would have got it, but I got food poisoning the night before, or the last night that you could gamble to get points. However, I did get an instant offer for $400 in free play on my next cruise. We didn't book it though because of the timing with another trip we had planned. But a couple weeks later, I got an offer for free inside cabin for a week-long cruise in the Caribbean. We couldn't take that cruise either because of timing, but I was able to use that cruise to match to other cruise lines, and that's how we got our cruise on Royal Caribbean a couple weeks for free. Most cruise lines have their own casino loyalty programs, each with their unique names, tier structures, and of course benefits. Knowing the basics of these can help you map out your strategy. Royal Caribbean, theirs is called Club Royale. This is a super popular one. Tiers include Choice, Prime, Signature, and Masters. If you earn just 2,500 points in their casino a year, which runs from April 1st to March 31st, you hit Prime status. That gives you an annual complimentary interior cruise for sailings up to 7 nights, pretty much anywhere. Plus, those lovely free drinks in the casino. Higher tiers like Signature and Masters can get you balconies or suite cruises. They also give out instant cruise rewards based on points you earn in a single sailing and send out targeted offers. Carnival Cruise Line, theirs is called the Players Club. Carnival's program is very well known, and they have something called the Fun Match program, where they might match your land-based casino offer for a free or discounted cruise. Their regular loyalty program also rewards consistent play with offers for free cruises, drinks, and onboard credits. A really nice perk that they often waive the single supplements for solo travelers on certain offers is a huge win for those solo travelers. Norwegian Cruise Lines is called Casinos at Sea. Their program also has tiers like Pearl and Sapphire and reward players with points you can redeem for free play, onboard credit, or put towards cruise discounts and free cruises. They often host special events like slot tournaments with some pretty impressive prizes. Norwegian also has partnerships, for example, with Caesar Rewards for extra benefits. MSC Cruises, their Voyagers Club, and casino considerations. While the Voyagers Club is their general loyalty program, your casino play definitely gets noticed. MSC is known for being quite open to status matching from other cruise lines and even hotel loyalty programs to their Voyagers Club status. They sometimes take part in land casino match promotions too. For instance, the Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City had a partnership with offering MSC cruises for reaching their prime status, though these kind of partnerships can change. Celebrity Cruises, theirs is called the Blue Chip Club. Similar to its sister company, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity offers fantastic cruise rewards. MGM reward members, especially Platinum and NOIR, N-O-I-R, can get annual complimentary cruises and other benefits on Celebrity. Margaritaville at Sea, theirs is called the Players Club. This is a newer kid on the block, but they have revamped its casino loyalty program and is really aiming to be competitive. It offers quick tier progression, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and perks like free cruises, drink packages, and even lets its top tier players gift a cruise. That's pretty cool. They've also been reported to be pretty generous with matching offers from other cruise lines. Just remember, program details, point requirements, and benefits do change. So it's always your best bet to check the cruise line's official website or chat with the casino host for the very latest up-to-the-minute offers. All right, now the next part. This is where the magic really happens, especially if you've built up a decent status at a land-based casino or even with another cruise line. Status matching is basically when one casino or cruise line acknowledges your elite status with a competitor and grants you an equivalent or nearly equivalent status in their own program. This can be absolutely amazing shortcut to valuable perks, including those coveted free cruise offers without needing to build up play from scratch with that new company. Several cruise lines and third-party services are out there to help make this happen. You Are Comped is a well-known platform that specializes in this exact thing. You upload your current land-based or casino line offer and status, and You Are Comped works their magic and gets you matched offers from various cruise lines, like Royal Caribbean, Margaritaville, MSC, sometimes even from lines that you've never even sailed before. This can include free cruises, often with extra perks like free drinks in the casino. Pretty sweet, right? We sent that free offer I mentioned earlier that we got on Princess to You Are Comped, and we are going on the MSC brand new World America cruise in October for a 1-week cruise, and we paid a $500 deposit for the cruise, but we'll get it back the day we get on board. So we ended up paying $0 for that cruise. That's right, $0. Not even taxes and port fees. Our travel agent, which I'll put her contact in the description, you can send her any offer you might have and what cruise line and dates you might be interested in going on, and she will contact the cruise line and see what magic she can do. This is how we matched that Princess cruise and got an offer to go on Royal Caribbean. We paid about $160 each for the taxes and port fees on a whole week on Grandeur of the Seas. So that one offer from Princess that we didn't even get to take, that we spent $400 in the casino, we've already got 2 cruises out of it. We've got one booked and the one we already took, and we're actually working on a 3rd one right now. We got the offer already for an ocean view. We're waiting to see if I can get it bumped up to a balcony if I include Larry's play as well. Carnival's Fun Match program is another direct avenue to explore. You can submit your land-based casino status online and see if they'll whip up a cruise offer for you. Holland America and Princess have also been known to look at proof of land-based casino offers when they're considering comped cruises. We went on a Holland America comped cruise a couple of years ago that we used to match a credit card with, but we were both end up sick on the cruise, so we didn't get to gamble. Anyway, MGM Rewards is a powerhouse program for status matching into cruises, especially with their Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruise partnership. If you have gold status or higher with MGM, you could be looking at annual free cruise benefits. Likewise, Caesar Rewards has partnerships that can lead to cruise discounts or offers. Now, it's important to know that status matching deals and opportunities can change pretty quickly, like in a blink, and you might miss it fast. For example, the ability to match the Wyndham Diamond status, which you can get with a credit card, which is what I did to get this cruise. So you get the credit card, you match it to Caesar's Diamond status, and then you can use that to match to the cruise line. And we got a cruise on, like I said, on Holland America, doing that for free. Some casino programs, like Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City, have had offers that include MSC cruises for match players, but these offers might require some play at their property, and partnerships can end or be modified. So you definitely want to stay alert and look into the latest status match opportunities as they pop up. All right, team, you've put in the playtime, you've got that coveted status. Now, how do you actually get your hands on a free comped cruise? In a few exciting ways. Onboard certificates, like we talked about, significant play on a single cruise might end you instant certificate. You'll usually get that from the casino host before the cruise sadly comes to an end. There's typically a deadline to book, so you'll want to act fast on those. Mail and email offers. Cruise lines will send targeted offers directly to your inbox or mailbox based on your past play or match status. Keep an eye out for these, because that's how we booked another one that we're going to do right before that MSC cruise. Royal Caribbean, for example, has a handy little site called Club Royale Offers. And here's some screenshots of ours where players can check their specific deals. Third-party platforms. Services like You Are Comped will show you offers after you've submitted your existing status. It's like a personalized cruise offer treasure chest. Casino host and direct contact. For some programs or specific high-tier situations, you might work directly with a casino host or a dedicated booking number for casino players to redeem your offers. When you get an offer, make absolutely sure you read the fine print very carefully. It will spell out important details like eligible selling dates, what ship you can go on, the cabin category. Often it's an interior room, but sometimes a balcony or even a suite for those higher players. And exactly what's included. Free usually means cruise fare for 2 people is covered. Score. To book, you typically call a dedicated phone number provided on the offer or go through a specific website portal. You'll need your offer code and player ID. And remember, these offers are usually for the qualifying player and a guest and are generally not transferable to other people. So for an example, if I have status, which I do with Royal Caribbean now, I can usually book a cruise for 2 people and bring Larry with me. Now, Larry gambled some, so he has a few limited cruise offers. So what we could do is we could book 2 cabins, one in my name, one in his name, and bring one of our kids and their husband. Just as an example. You get on the ship, switch your cards, and boom, good to go. Here's some real wins that we got from casino offers. For example, we got a 7-night Western Caribbean on Grandeur of the Seas. We got an inside cabin for free, and we had to pay $160 each for taxes and port fees. On our receipt, that cruise is compared to $3,494. Would I ever pay that much for a 1-week cruise? No, but that's what it says on the receipt. The next one we got was on MSC World America. It's a brand new ship, and it's a 7-night Caribbean and Bahamas cruise. Our offer is for a free interior cabin with $0 out of pocket with a loyalty match. So I sent that offer from Princess. Comp was able to match it to here. If you go online and book that same room, same ship, same sailing, it'll cost you $1,790 for that 1-week cruise. And we got it for $0. Now, don't forget, we did have to pay a $500 deposit, but we get that back as soon as we get on the ship. They just want to make sure that you don't book it and then not show up. They could have made some money from somebody else. All right, third example, we merged our offers. So my husband got some offers for 1 person, and I had offers for 2 people. But on this particular cruise that we want to go to for our anniversary, for some reason, this was the only week that my offers was only for 1 person. That kind of stunk. But we were able to merge our offers and go on this cruise for our anniversary, and we got this exact cruise free for 2 people, a 7-night Southern Caribbean cruise out of Puerto Rico, an ocean view cabin. I had to pay $142 for port fees, and because Larry's offer wasn't as good, he paid $396 for him. So it was a total of $538.64 total, no catch. If you book that cruise online, it's $2,118 without the sale price. So if you catch it on sale, you might get a little bit cheaper, but still we're paying 25% of what that cruise would have been. You could be cruising like this next month if you're ready to learn this. All right, here's a few pro tips and things to watch out for. Getting a free cruise is undeniably fantastic, but it always comes with a few catches. And there's some important details to keep tucked in your back pocket so you don't forget. Free isn't entirely free. First things first, this is a huge heads up. Free doesn't mean entirely free. Even with a comp cruise, you'll almost always have to pay the port fees and the taxes. This can range anywhere from $100 to $400 depending on the itinerary and the cruise length. Gratuities are also not usually covered. Sometimes if you're a really high tier gambler, you might get those covered as well, but they're usually not covered. And you do what you want with your gratuities. You can pay them, get them removed, pay cash. That's your business, but they're not covered with cruise offers usually. Play expectations. The cruise lines offer you these amazing comps because, well, they expect you to play in their casino. While you're not usually forced to play a certain amount on your comp cruise, your future offers will likely be based on how much you played on that free trip. If you take a comp cruise and don't gamble, your offers might just dry up. And that's what happened to us because that cruise that we got matched through that credit card, we were sick and we didn't gamble at all. So we didn't get any more offers from them. That's okay though, we're making up for it now. Cabin limitations and upgrades. Comp cruises are often for interior or ocean view cabins. The good news is you can usually pay an upgrade fee if you really want to dream of a balcony or a suite, and sometimes the upgrade rates are quite reasonable. Blackout dates and ship restrictions. Offers usually come with some restrictions. Those brand new shiny ships or popular holiday sailings might be excluded or have a very limited availability for comp cruises or for comp guests. Now, that's what happened to us. The 1 week that we wanted to go on that cruise out of Puerto Rico wasn't on there for 2 people for me. So we had to merge our offers, but that's okay. We're going to get to go and it's going to be pretty cheap. Solo travelers. Some casino offers are absolutely excellent for solo travelers because they might waive that single supplement fee. That means you don't pay double for having the cabin to yourself. Carnival is pretty good at doing this. Otherwise, you'd probably have to pay the taxes and port fees for 2 people, even if it's just the 1 person. Still a lot cheaper than booking the cruise, because if you're a solo traveler, you know you got to pay for 2 people, whether you're the only one in there or not. Not all play is equal. Okay, generally speaking, slot machines contribute more towards earning points and comps than table games or video poker. That's simply because the casino's theoretical win is often clearer and easier to track on the slot machines. And it's easier for you to track too, because you put your card in there, it shows you right there how many points you got. So you know where you are to get that free cruise. Document everything. Keep copies of your offers, booking confirmations, and any communication you might get with a casino or cruise line. Seriously, trust me on this. It'll save you a headache later. You book a cruise because you got an offer and you were told you'd have $100 free play. You get on the ship, you don't have $100 free play. Bam, you show them your copy of your receipt and they'll be like, oh, okay, and they give it to you. Program changes. Loyalty programs and status match opportunities can and do change. What works like a charm today might not work tomorrow, just like that credit card status matching game. So it's a good idea to stay updated, check the cruise line websites, forums, and online communities that focus on casino cruising. There's tons of them on Facebook, for example. Gamble responsibly. And this is truly a big one. Never, ever gamble more money than you can comfortably afford to lose, because the odds are not in your favor to get it back. You might, but odds are you're going to lose it. The real goal here is to get a fantastic free cruise for play you would have enjoyed anyway, or for play you can strategically afford within your entertainment budget. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please seek help. There's a lot of resources available for that. And just to kind of reiterate on that, on our cruise that we just got back from on Royal Caribbean, our goal was for me to try to get as many points as we could. But at minimum, I wanted to get 1,500 points, which gives us an instant onboard cruise offer. Okay. Now, over the year, I want to get to 2,500 points, which will give us prime status, which gives us the free cruise every year, and it lasts for the whole next year. So I budgeted $2,000. Now, that might sound like a lot, but I budgeted $2,000 for that cruise for the casino to make sure we could get up to that 1,500 points. And I did. And then we also got Larry up to the 600 points so he could get some offers as well. And we didn't spend more than our $2,000. Okay, we had a lot of wins, we had a lot of loses. Ultimately, it did cost us pretty close to that $2,000 to do that. But we've got a cruise that was only $500 for our anniversary that we've been wanting to go on. We got offers already for a 4-night cruise that we're going to probably do before our MSC cruise coming up. And every time I open up my Club Royale, I got more offers in there. It's great, but don't get too excited. Remember, you got to pay those port fees and taxes, and you got to get there. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute, or on my next video. All right, imagine stepping onto that stunning cruise ship, ready for an amazing vacation with the incredible feeling that your smart casino play has covered most of the bill. That's not a fantasy, folks. It's a real, achievable strategy that thousands of people are using. Whether you focus on earning points directly on board your favorite cruise line like Club Royale with Royal Caribbean or Carnival's Players Club, you can cleverly leverage your land-based casino status through programs like MGM Rewards or via status matching like You Are Comped and our amazing travel agent. The plan to a comped cruise is definitely within reach. It takes a little bit of understanding how these systems work and some strategic play and keeping a sharp eye on the latest offers and program changes. And yeah, remember those port fees and taxes we talked about, but even with those, the savings are absolutely huge. So what do you say? Are you ready to chart your course towards a free cruise adventure? If this guide's been helpful, please smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more awesome travel and cruise tips. Have you ever received a comp cruise? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Or do you have questions about anything that we covered today? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I try my best to answer every single message. And if you want to dive even deeper, check out the links in the description to some of the loyalty programs and resources I mentioned. Your dream cruise might be closer than you think and a whole lot cheaper. Happy sailing and smart playing, everyone.